Hello, adventurers. My name is Mystic Michael. It's been a very long time since I made a video, but today I want to talk about 8 things that I didn't know about DDO, sort of like a sequel to my 7 things I didn't know. So, yeah, let's get started. So, the first thing I want to talk about was how to get Dimension Door super easily once you hit level 11. So, it's actually going to be through this hireling, Mickill the Pious. He's level 11 fighter. He has the Lesser Dragon Mark of Passage, which lets you cast Dimension Door twice per rest. So it's gonna be super easy to get through this Whiz King while we're leveling, especially if you're doing it kind of solo. We're gonna get up to one of the towers. We're gonna kill Hammy the Jackal this time, summon him, and then we're gonna cast Dimension Door to just blast through this quest. Much easier time than running back up and down. Now, in the last video, the 7 things I didn't know about DDO, we talked about what to do with your small and large Eberron Dragon Shard fragments, that you can trade them for XP potions, but what do you do for your medium ones? Well, you can come to David Turner in the marketplace. I found something quite rare, found some medium Dragon Shard fragments, and he'll give you a trinket of mnemonic enhancement. So it costs 3, and then let me dig through my inventory, and then you get this shard trinket. It has 20 charges of major mnemonic enhancement. So if you don't have the Reign of Spell Storing from Sands, and you have extra mediums just lying around, you can pick up this, and it has basically 20 potions of major mnemonic enhancement. Super cool, super useful. Something I just learned, which will be number 3, is that if you accidentally throw something away, like this ancient gemstone, we're gonna accidentally destroy it. If you go to a vendor and go to the buyback screen, it will actually appear here and you can buy it back if you made a mistake. It's convenient if you make mistakes. It's pretty awesome. Now, if you're like me and you don't know what to do with your combinations of heroism, you can actually head out to Lahar and you can trade them for greater tokens of the 12. Especially if you have the old Raiders reward boxes still that give combinations of heroism, you can trade them in and easily collect greater tokens of the 12. You can now make your Masters augments pretty easily. So yeah, super awesome. Didn't know until like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I have never done an iconic true reincarnation. Because I don't own many of the iconics. I only own a couple. But what I totally forgot is that when you do an iconic reincarnation, that you get the iconic past life feat and the heroic class feat. So now that classic completionist doesn't cost a feat slot and it's given for free, I started looking for heroic past lives, and I just totally forgot that you can do iconics basically at the same time, so that's what I'm gonna do. For number 6, we have an interesting item. This is the runic trinket that comes out of Repossession, which is one of the Sharn Syndicate quests that you find in the marketplace. They're level 4 quests. They're really quick, really fast, really easy. But if this item specifically comes out of Repossession, it gives Wizardry 60, Spell Focus Mastery 1, and Insightful Potency. Good for a trinket slot, and it's a minimum level 2 item, so when you're trying to get through those first couple levels, or if you find this on the hardcore server, pretty helpful. I just never knew about it, and so it seems pretty cool, something I might try to get. For number 7, I was looking around for items that you can easily upgrade to epics or legendary. And I stumbled across this wolf whistle. Now, this is the epic version, the level 20. This is an item you find out in Sands, and it has this really interesting summon. You summon an epic ferric hound that has over 7,000 hit points, and it does those typical ferric hound casts of the acids and the cyclonic sonic damage that just kind of destroy you. High spell DCs, and it's maximized and empowered. So if you're running through epics and you have a hard time once you get for those early levels, this could be a really cool item to have. take note. It's out in the Explorer in the rare chest, the Den Mother Athena's. And then if you have enough antique tokens, you can just trade it up and then you can upgrade it. It seems really cool, fun thing to have, just like a silly thing to have. So it'd be really cool. All right, for number 8, last, certainly not least, we're going to get an easy way to get a resurrection cake once per life. We're in the Wavecrest Tavern, the very first tavern that you ever step into in the game. Once you finish the collaborator with Sigmund, you talk to Merwa. He's going to ask you to get a vintage old Sully's grog in the cellar, and you're going to take it to Bertram Sharpwood. Now, this was a introduction to the DDO store, so it's only 5 DDO points, which you earn by doing the quests out here in Corphilos. So we picked up our grog. We're going to go through the village to the docks. We're going to talk to Bertram Sharpwood. Here he is right here. And he will be happy to take the old Sully's grog off our hand. And we get a starter Siberius spirit cake. Now this is a cake that lets you resurrect if you have fallen and you are dead and you are off your death timer. So easy way to get a cake. I know a lot of people probably know how to do this, but for those that are new to the game or just maybe you don't know, you never knew. This is an easy way to get a cake once per life so you can start stockpiling. If you made it to the end of the video, I genuinely really appreciate you. Thanks for coming back. I'll see you in game. Stay safe out there. Happy adventures.